you're happy, and there are people around you who are happy for you to be you, and yeah, enjoy the week and enjoy that you were woken up today to enjoy the rest of your life. So yeah, just little things like that. That's all. So there you go. Okay. So now we got that taken care of. Hey, last week one thing I didn't get to mention because it completely blew my mind. Friday marked the 25th, I believe, 25th anniversary of the big earthquake in the Bay Area in 1989, and I, yours truly, was part of that. Was in that earthquake, not part. I wasn't the reason. I wasn't the cause of the earthquake, but I was there enjoying the vibrations under a dining room table. This is a very, very bad quake for the state. But so anyway, so yeah, that was this past Friday, the 25th anniversary. 25th anniversary. So there it is. So if you were part of that group who survived that thing back in those days, hey, we're together there, right? We got something in common. There you go. So now let's get on with the show. Thank you, golly. Oh, this past week, last night, did you get to watch Peyton Manning throw his 509th? I don't know why they're celebrating. It's the 509th, Why didn't we celebrate the 501st or the 506th? Why has it got to be the 509th? They were making a big deal about it last night. 509th touchdown pass. So there you go. Peyton Manning, 509th touchdown pass. He probably had more than that after that, but for some reason they made a big deal out of the 509th. If you know the reason, congratulations, good for you. If you don't know, if you're in the same book as me and you don't know the reason, welcome to the club. Did you go see Fury over the weekend? At the Comic-Con, they had a bunch of movie posters for free they were handing out for the movie. The movie actually looks pretty good. It's also got, oh man, what's that kid from the Transformers, the first, like, 2 or 3 Transformers movies? You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of his name right now. Shia LaBeouf, whatever, was in this movie with Brad Pitt. So, if you're either fan of either one of those two guys, then go see the movie. Did you get excited about the Giants win and their trip to the World Series? Yes. Starting Tuesday, if you're listening to the show today, starting Tuesday is the first game of the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. If you're listening to the show later than today, well, Tuesday, my friend, was the first game of the World Series. Who wins? I don't know. Who won? I don't know. I will know after Tuesday, after the game's played. So there you go. And last but not least, if you forgot, now's a great time, if you're listening right now, to go buy somebody lunch, because it was Celebrate National Bosses Day. I believe it said on Wednesday. Last Wednesday. So if you didn't get to do it, now's the best time to do it. Go do it. So, or if you are the boss, go do it. Celebrate with yourself. I don't know. So anyway, so there you go. So, okay, now let's get, into some stories here. So. Risky ads caused 517 auto accidents in Moscow. Yeah, 517. That's quite a bit. That's quite a few auto accidents, Lyle. What was this risque ad? So, the Russian firm ADV Truck sells advertising on large trucks. Of course, we've seen them around here. Not this particular company, but I'm pretty sure you've seen the trucks with. It looks like a box truck, but it's just flat. It looks like a billboard on wheels, pretty much, right? Okay. As a promotional stunt intended to show how noticeable the ads are, 30 trucks were decorated with a picture. Yeah, of a woman's breasts. In the first day that the trucks were deployed in Moscow, 517 traffic accidents were blamed on the distracting image. Moscow police were dispatched to impound all the trucks until the pictures were removed. The ad agency says that the company will compensate drivers for any damages that their insurance does not cover. There you have it. A church, get this, a church, and where is it? This is Pennsylvania. What city is this? I've seen it. Ivyland, Pennsylvania. Here you go. St. John's Methodist Church in Ivyland offers drive-through prayer every Wednesday afternoon. CBS 3 Eyewitness News was there as some people stopped by to use the service on Almshouse Road. The church says drive-through prayer is open to all. They come over to the car. They say hello. They ask you what's going on. And I stopped a few weeks ago, and I was having some troubles, and prayer really works. Cheryl Devine said. St. John's Methodist Church is just one. Get this, one of several churches in the region that offers drive-through prayer. How cool is that? That's really cool. I know in, Vegas and Reno, you can do the drive-through marriages and stuff, but drive-through prayer? I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, if that's your thing, that's pretty cool, I'm pretty sure they're not going to have like a speaker like, let me get a prayer for my kids and my spouse and go ahead and throw on a dog and the boss. All right, please pull forward to the second window. We'll have your order ready for you. You know how that goes. You know how the drive-thru works. Come on. I'm pretty sure it's not like that though. Who knows? Maybe somewhere. Who knows? So, but that's pretty cool. That's still pretty cool. I wouldn't mind checking that out. Would my church ever do it? I don't think so, because it's hard. I don't want to say I don't think so, and I really don't want to say no. Yeah, it's difficult. I think it all depends on the community. I don't know. That'd be interesting though. I guess that'd be something to bring up to like the head people. I don't know. I guess the bigger question is, would any church in my neighborhood do it? That's another, I don't know, honestly. I don't know where my community is as far as like who goes to what church, and you know what I mean, like who would really take advantage of that. Advantage is in a good thing, you know what I mean, like I don't know, honestly, really. That'd be cool though. That'd be cool to just test the waters on it. They say they do it every Wednesday afternoon. Which is most of the time, Wednesday night is when people, most people go to church during the week, the Wednesday night service. So, that'd be cool. It'd be a cool thing to just test out and see what happens. You never know. I mean, you could get 0 cars, like McDonald's drive-thru at 3 a.m. in the morning, or you can get just a line full of cars with a bunch of people just wanting a quick prayer. It's something to try out. That's all. So, there you go. So, I really don't go to bars anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm like 32 and just like, ugh, like the bar thing really ain't for me anymore. I don't know. If I go to a bar, I'm going to go to a bar that serves food, not just alcohol, because I'm hungry, So, back in my day, a bar was like, heck yeah, I'm so going to the bar, but now, I really don't know. But here are 10 things you should never do at the bar. If you do go, here's 10 things you should not do. Do not do these things, because you'll look like a major a-hole and jerk and whatever other bad things there are. So, you ready? Number 1, don't fumble your order. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The whole, the bartender said, what can I get for you? And he's like busy. He's flying through people. He's trying to get all these orders out. And the last thing he wants is, let me get a Bud Light and, come on. You put yourself in his shoes. If he's working fast, the last thing he wants is that, right? He's like, I gotta move on. I got other people to serve. So, Bartenders a lot and appropriate amount of time for every transaction. After all, they work on tips and want you to be happy with your selection, but when you don't have your order ready, it's inconsiderate and you become a nuisance. Number 2, don't order a wild card. Since mixologists want you to enjoy their creations and you want to make a good impression with your day, ask for a menu. If you don't want ask for a menu if you don't want your usual. A bar signature cocktails are tried and true, cringe-free concoctions, so choose one with your go-to liquor and flavors to live on the edge without quite as much risk. Number 3, hold your money at eye level. This habit is normally well-intentioned. If the bartender sees a $20 bill in your hand, he knows you're ready to order and will pay quickly. But waving a creased bill will turn his attention away. It makes you seem condescending and impatient instead of prepared. Plus, bartenders assume you'll be ready to order and will pay quickly when they get to you, and waving money around will just add time to your wait. Number 4, parade PDA. You know, like hugging on something, making out, sitting there at the bar, you know. When you're out with a fox and feeling bold from booze, the bar may seem like the perfect place to turn up the heat, but save it for the bedroom. It's tacky, and you're also taking up prime real estate for other customers who just want to get a drink. It's true. I mean, I've walked into that. You know, it's like every seat around the bar is completely full, and you got that one couple who's just like making out, you know? Like, take it to the booth or a couch or somewhere else. I mean, all I want to do is sit at the bar and watch the game and have a beer. That's all I want to do. I don't want to sit here and get elbowed in the side or have to go sit at a table and make it look like I'm waiting for someone when clearly there's nobody coming. And I got to try to, like, crane my neck to see some TV halfway across the bar, you know? I got to look around the two couples sucking face so I can see a TV. No, nobody wants to do that. So, don't be that couple. Let's say that. Okay. Number 5, don't call the bartender pal or chief. Yeah. Save the pet name for your pooch. There you go. Number 6, ask to transfer your tab to the table. Do not do that. Don't do that. That's what they're saying. Do not do that. If you start drinking while waiting for your seats, close out before you move on. Obviously, it's a courtesy thing, because think about it. If you, all right, you know, I'll just take my tab with me to whatever table I go to. You're not tipping that bartender. I mean, unless before you get up, you give the bartender a tip. Say, here you go. Just send my... That's cool. I can understand that. But really what they're worried about is you're just going to take your tab to the table and they're not going to see that tip because that's obviously what they work for, you know. So if you do that, all I'm saying is make sure you tip them. I've never been a bartender or a waiter before, so I couldn't be totally honest and tell you how the whole game works. If you have been one or you know one, then you understand where, you know, they're coming from here. So, number 7, follow the bartender down the counter. Do not do this, okay? Let's reiterate, do not do this. Follow the bartender down the counter. You squeeze to the front, but the mixologist is only paying attention to the other end of the bar. Should you move down to get faster service, he sees you when you walk up, not when you wake up, but when you walk up, yes, all the way down at the end, and notes who was there first. If you're moving up and down the bar, it just resets you to the bottom of the list. So don't do it. Number 8, don't order for those cute girls who have been waiting like forever to get served. You're trying to be nice, but those 5 martinis you so kindly grabbed for the gals will be annoying to pay for separately and will likely get added to your tab. Capitalize on the opportunity and offer to get a drink for the cute one closest to you. That way you're willingly buying 1 instead of accidentally paying for 5, and you still come out looking like a stud. Number 9, do not stand in the service area. Don't do it. You know, the 2 gold bars right there? Yeah, don't stand there. When trying to score a drink, most people zone in on any open counter space. but you know that area that no one has claimed around the side of the bar, steer clear. Just don't go there. You're blocking where the waitresses grab their drinks from the bartender, obviously. And last but not least, number 10.